3. What was the word? Right.
Hello everyone, my name is Bukedea Lifeline, the founder of Mental Health Initiative, and today we are here in Bukedea Lifeline to educate girls about menstrual health and their menstrual health hygiene. And today we are just right now we're just in a session that was meant to skill them on how to make reusable pads. And here with me I have a beautiful girl from Bukedea Lifeline. Let her introduce herself.
My name is Samuel Phyllis, senior 4.
Thank you so much, Phyllis. So, Phyllis, from yesterday to today, I'm sure you have learned a lot of things regarding menstrual health, regarding consent, regarding HIV, and life choices. So, I would like to ask you a few questions on that. Is it okay? So, what exactly when you came?
I expected maybe you guys talk about something concerning the brain, but then ended up talking about
Okay, yeah, we did talk about that because a lot of youth today are misusing their bodies, and that is a very big part of given the fact that you guys are new people. So I would also love to ask, yesterday, did you have anything that you learned from the section of consent to the section of HIV to the section of menstrual health? Is there anything you would love to tell us? What did you learn?
I learned about consent of the part where the government actually favors us the ladies on the side of you have the right to accept or you can deny something. I never knew that it existed or they actually followed it. And the side of menstruation, I never knew that actually people use the other reusable pads. I never knew about them, but I learned it yesterday, and which brings us to today. That we also learned how to make them.
Thank you so much, Phyllis, right? Yes, thank you so much, Phyllis. And so, from today, what are the myths that you have learned that you knew about menstrual periods or menstrual hygiene that you have come to realize that they actually not true? What are those things you've heard about menstrual periods that from our lessons yesterday and today you have known that they are not true? Can you tell us something about that?
I actually have one myth where they would say that a girl, when she's in her menstrual period, like she's not allowed, okay, she cannot sit with a boy on the same day, that she'll have an overflow. But then I just realized that those things are just normal, and sometimes it would actually make me feel like I cannot sit among people when I'm in it. I feel disgusted by my own self, and I believe that has actually helped me. I can now make my own sanitary pads and use them in the end.
Thank you so much, Phyllis. Thank you so much, Bukedea.
Serious. It was one time when I was at home. The fact is, I actually lacked my mom. My mom passed away one time, but I stayed with my auntie, and I reached a point where I did not have any pad, and I had the fear of asking her for it because I felt that was adding another burden to her life. And so I decided just to use normal TP. I just get my TP. I folded like something like 5 times. Then I placed on my neck and I tied it with just some cavera, like a white pill, and I use it for the entire day. Like I kept on changing it twice, and it actually hurt, but I had to do so. But in the end, with all this that has come, I'm also able to make it on my own. I make my own pad. I don't need again to make that TP. Thank you so much, Jovia. Though we annoyed you at some point by refusing to write the letters or the story, but I submit mine.
Okay, so thank you so much, Phyllis, for your story. I'm sure a lot of girls are going to learn too, and I would love to ask you a question. Did you at one point feel like, since you burden your auntie, did you feel like maybe you could have gone to someone else, like a boy or a man, or did you fear that there were consequences of doing that? Did you look at them as a solution to it?
At that point, I had no solution. First of all, I was with her alone, and her husband plus their 2 other sons were staying together. But I just imagined in my head that if I went to the husband and asked for money, he would actually tell the wife, and then the wife would come and complain to me that why did you tell me in the first place that you wanted them, than going to my husband and telling me that. And another solution maybe I would have told maybe that maybe I just pick some money and after I write a letter to her and explain to her, but I was scared. And even after that, I find it hard to ask for her part when I find out this good ask.
So we are really grateful. Imagine, this is not bread.
But we mean at mugati.
You call it mugati.
Yes.
Okay, but you should not feel any stigma saying that this is a pad. You should not fear to say that this is a pad. You get it? Yes. There is no harm or shame in menstruation. You get it? Yes. It's a very normal process and it's healthy. It shows that you're actually fertile and you're going to have children. So when you pick this one pad, or maybe your bucket of sanitary towels, and so this is your pad. First of all, you're going to wash your hands before you use it. You get it? So some of them will demonstrate how to dispose of. So this is it. Before you open this thing, when you're just putting it on your wash your hands so it's clean, and then yes, you're going to pad. So if there was a panty, I would have showed the panty. Probably this is it. Put it on your panties, and then you remove this. So this is the part which is called the wings. You get? So these wings will go under the panty, under the middle part of the panty. Yes. This is where the wings will go. They will come down like this. And they should be able to stick, you get. For good part, the wings should be able to stick. Usually, for you to know the front part is small while the back part is big. You see? This part is bigger than this one. You get. So later, you're going to remove this pad from your panty after the 5 hours. You are going to still wash your hands, right? You're going to wash your hands, and remember, you kept these things, right? You kept these ones. You didn't throw them out, not so. Yes. So later, I said she's going to show you guys. So after you've removed it like this, oh, let me put it back. So come and show us how you do it.
My mom told me like after the periods when you're going on the pad, after removing on the panty, you like this, you fold it, then you wrap it in this. Then you put it on. So this is the bucket, you throw it inside the bucket.
Okay, now let me show you guys how you're supposed to fold this sanitary towel. Usually, when it's on your panty like this, when it's on your panty like this, you are supposed to do what? When you remove it, you unfold these what? These wings. Which way initially? At the back of the panty, right? You unfold these wings. Sorry, this one is already spoiled. And then with this small paper that remains, you're going to put it like this, not so. And then make sure, because you may touch, you may not touch, but you're going to wash your hands after. So that is when you fold. This thing is supposed to go back where you fold it initially when you open the pad. You get? So you're going to fold this. That is why you're going to wash your hands. You may touch, you may not touch. It depends on how careful you are and how long you've been doing this. So for you guys, when you may take time, but you will learn. So you get this, and then